Let's check on the futures levels on Wednesday night. Hey traders, so the Powell event is gone and the stock market did not like what happened. So now the overnight session should be wild. There's a lot of room above. I'm not sure we have enough oomph without a catalyst to go up much higher. So if I look left, I put 3 windows on purpose to show you 3 different time frames to just look at the overall picture. So upper right hand corner shows you what happened. We have a big break on the 30 minutes, 4886, 4887. So any approach of anything above 4884 would probably be struggling because it's going to find a lot of sellers there. Anything higher than that, of course. And the challenge will be to hold the lows of the day. Now, the selling was violent late in the day based on something he said in the Q&A session. So I'm not sure what he said, but he pretty much squashed the idea of a March cut, which is what we've been saying all along. So I don't think we can lose the low overnight, again, without a new catalyst. So we end up trading the range if you're able. To me, this looks pretty tiny. And on the tradable pop is above 4883. And like I said, all these sellers are going to get engaged. I don't think there's enough meat on this one. If they drop into 4876, 4877, maybe I would take a long to ride it all the way to the upper limits of this area. So that's what I see on that level there. The NASDAQ, similar concept. We have higher lows from the wild dip into the close in the afternoon. And we do have a catalyst, and it lives above 17,317. And unfortunately, immediately hits these sellers at 17,330. So if you're able to trade that fast, I would do it where I'm buying the dip into 17,290. Excuse me, I'm under the weather. And to ride it up into that area. So if they do overnight take these fails, it could be nice. But I doubt they would do it without a catalyst. And that could come in the morning. The disappointment of the indices remains the small caps, the Russell 2000. We have the futures in the middle of the screen. Again, the catalyst is at 1968, 1969. Not sure they can bust out of it. And if they do, they immediately are met with sellers within 5 points. You can see the violence with which they failed today, upper right-hand corner. We have tall tails on a 30-minute chart, and then a whole stint of 30 minutes. So that's a lot of commitment to selling, and not so much commitment for buying because they cut through the support like it was butter. So if you consider the daily chart on the IWM, which would look like this one, it is a bearish setup, and unless they take out the prior fails up here, they're probably going to drift lower. 5 or 7%. So that is more of a big picture concept to refrain from having us chase the major indices without these participating. So my thesis is still the same. I'm very interested in what these small caps are doing. The Dow was the conundrum of the day. It held strong, strong, strong because a couple of companies could prop it up like Boeing and UNH. And then it also gave up the ghost pretty quickly and violently. So you can see they all have the same catalyst. In this case, 38,342. But this one also has the immediate sellers, just a few points higher, and a cluster of sellers a few points above that. The DIA, bottom right, for big picture, is still too strong. Literally, they set the new high today. So in theory, I wouldn't try to short it, but if I wanted to short the market, I might look for a short here. Overnight, I don't think they're going to lose the lows they at 38,295. So that would be a get long and see if you can ride it up towards 38,330-ish. If you can make money off of that, that would be it. There's nothing obvious. After such a violent day, it might be good to take the night off, and we'll see what tomorrow brings.